All right. You guys awake over here? Oh, you sitting up straight? No, yeah, I see it right now. I see you guys kind of slouching over. How many people like the explosions going on? Yeah, I like explosions too. That's cool. All right, now everybody kind of turn and face me. Turn and face me. That way I can see everybody. All right. Well, my name is Mr. Young. So, good morning, everyone. Say good morning, Mr. Young. Okay, but I said everybody say it. So, good morning, everyone. Say good morning, Mr. Young. Good morning, Mr. Young. All right. It's good to see you guys. Happy Valentine's Day. Everybody have a good Valentine's Day so far? Yeah, like that. Anybody get candy yet? Oh, yeah. Okay, now, I got a question for you. Okay, how many people in this room are 7 or 8 years old? 7 or 8, okay? How many 9-year-olds do I have? 9-year-olds, very cool. How many 10-year-olds? Do I have anybody older than 10? Yeah, go ahead, teachers, raise your hand. I know. Teachers are like 16, 17, we know. All right, now, okay, hands down. Now, I'm actually here to tell you just a little bit about what I do. But before I do that, I want to find out a little bit about what you guys want to be. Has anybody ever heard somebody say, you can be anything you want to be when you grow up? Have you heard that? Who's heard that before? Yeah, every person in this room. All right, hands down. All right, so I have a question. How many people want to be doctors? Do we have any doctors in here? Yeah, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're safe, we're safe. How many policemen do we have here? Anybody want to be policemen? Yeah, very, very cool. Do we have any firemen? Any firemen? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. What about, how about, anybody want to be an artist when they grow up? Ooh. What about a musician? Very cool. How about this one? How about this one? I got one for you. How about a professional athlete? Any professional athletes out? Oh, yeah. Hands went up, huh? All right, well, hands down for a second. Baseball players? Right? Basketball players? Football players? How about, hockey players? Okay, good. All right, well, hands down for a second. Okay, so, a little bit about me. I'm actually a professional athlete. Yeah. But I may not be the athlete that you think about when you're thinking of professional athlete. My job's a little bit different. So what I did was I went ahead and I brought my uniform so you guys can see a little bit about what I look like when I do my sport. Okay, so hold on one second. Let me put it on. Hold that for a second. Very cool. So, okay, hands down for just a second. I'll get to your questions, I promise. Okay, now, I get to actually be a professional black belt for a living. How's that for cool? Yeah. Now, does anybody in this room do karate already? Oh yeah, I see a lot of you. Do we have any white belts in here? Any white belts? Couple white belts? How about some yellow or orange belts? Do I have any green belts? What about black belts? Ah, yeah. I see you. Okay, hands down. So, a little bit about me. I started karate when I was 7 years old. And when I started, I actually was really, really into it. I said to my parents, I said, I want to do this more than anything else. And their one rule was real simple. It was, okay, we will let you do it, but we're going to make a deal with you. The deal is this. If you show us that you work hard in school and that you finish all your homework every day, that means reading homework, math homework, even history homework. Yeah. If you do that every single day, we will let you practice as much as you want to practice. Does that sound like a good deal to you? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, no. It's absolutely a good deal, okay? And here's why. Because if I get to practice as much as I want to practice, that means I can compete. I can do tournaments, I can win medals, I can win trophies. I have some trophies that are like this big, this tall. I mean, they're huge. And they're all from doing things like controlled sparring, katas, and karate demonstrations. Kind of neat, huh? Well, when I was your age, that's all I wanted to do. So every day I would run home from school. I would get there, I'd do my homework as fast as I could. My parents would come home and check it, and then they'd take me off to karate. And I've been doing that since I was this big. Now, when I was 16 years old, I actually got my first job as a teacher. Okay? But not just any teacher, as a karate teacher. What's so cool about being a teacher is I get to share all the fun stuff that I learned when I was this big, and I grew up a little bit. I got to share all that stuff with as many people as possible. Well, after I got my first job, I graduated high school. Guess where you go after high school? Where do you go? Yeah, that's right. I went to college. But in college, guess what? There's no karate classes in college. The only karate class you can find in college is quick lessons. They're about an hour long, and you only take them once a week. Now, that didn't interest me that much. So it became really, really important for me to practice on my own. Now, for you guys that want to be professional athletes, or doctors, or lawyers, or policemen, or firemen, is it important to do things on your own and get yourself so you're strong here so you can be successful later on? Yes. And that's what practicing on your own teaches you. It teaches you to be committed. It teaches you to be dedicated so that you can grow up and get better. Now, when I finished college, that's when I had to make a big decision. And the big decision was simple. Do I want to go out and I want to do other jobs? Or do I really want to do what I love? And that's when I remembered, you know what? Hey, you can do anything you want to do. You put this to it. You put your mind to it. And so guess what I decided to do? That's right. I decided to open my own karate school. Okay? Now, I've been doing karate since I was 7. I opened my own school only a few months ago. I have 86 students so far. The youngest one is 3.5. The oldest one is 65. Kind of cool, huh? Well, what I want to do is I want to tell you that story. Because, guys, look here. Eyes up here. What's important to you, all you have to do is make sure that it stays important in your life. If it stays important in your life, you can do it for as long as you want to. There's no stopping you. The only thing that stops you is you. Do you guys understand? Say yes, sir. Yes. I can't hear you. Say yes, sir. Alright, now, before I let you go, I want to give you one karate move. This karate move is extra special, and we're going to make a lot of noise. You guys like making noise? Yeah! Alright, so here's what I want you to do. This karate move we use every single time we punch, every single time we kick. But it's not an attack. It's actually a defense. So what I want you to do is I want you to take your hands, and I want you to put them on your belly. When you do this karate move, you're going to feel your belly get tight, and it's going to yell nice and loud, and it sounds a little bit like this. Nice and strong. So it's called a ki. And it's tight to your belly and it yells nice and loud. So hands on your belly. When I say 3, 1, 2, 3, you're going to give me a good ki sound. Oh yeah, nice and strong. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was really good, but I think it can get louder. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Very nice. Let's split the room in half. Let's see if this side can be louder than this side. Are you guys ready? This side on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Very nice. Ready on this side. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's do everybody. Let's wake the whole school. You guys want to wake the whole school? Yeah, that's what I thought. On the count of 3, ready? 1, 2, 3. Very nice job. Okay, I'm going to take 2. Let's see. I'm going to take 3 questions. 3 questions, and that's it. This gentleman right here had his hand up real fast. What's your first question there, sir?
Are you a first, second, or third degree black belt?
I am actually a 3rd degree black belt. Okay, I've been a black belt since I was 10 years old. Okay, which is pretty long time ago. But I've been a black belt since I was 10 years old, and I'm a 3rd degree. I am about 10 years from before I can become a master. Okay? Let's come over here. Yes, ma'am. When I teach, that's a great question. When I teach karate, we teach a couple of different things. The first thing we teach is self-discipline and self-respect. The second thing we teach is basics, kicks, moves, punches, spins, jumps, those types of things. And the last thing we do teach is we teach what we call controlled sparring. Sparring is another word for fighting, but it's very controlled. We use pads to protect each other, and we make sure that we stay safe and we keep each other safe. All right, I got one more question over here. Let's go with you. You know what? I tried a lot of different jobs. That's a great question. I worked at a hospital for a while. I worked at a store for a while. I actually teach camps. But when it all came down to it, my favorite thing was always to do this sport. It was always to do karate. And you know what? That's when I remembered, hey, if you really want to do it, you can do it. And that's when I decided I'll just be a karate teacher. I'll share it with everybody else. If you love something, share it. That's important. All right, guys, thank you so much for your time.